What you saying, YouTube? Today we're going to be transforming my engine bay from this to this. First thing we need to do is give it a clean. So I'm going to give it a dry clean, a wet clean, and then we're going to start changing a few bits. The first thing on my list of things to do is to clean these up, and I'm actually going to spray them red and black. So red, this is going to be red, this is going to be black. Anything with like this raised sign telling you what it does in the engine, I'm going to be putting red paint on top of a black surface. So that's going to be fully red, black and red, black and red. This is already black. I'm just going to go over the yellow with a red pen, just so we keep with the black and red theme of the car. But first, I've got to prep them to be painted. I'm not too worried about kind of priming these and getting them completely, absolutely 100% clean, just because they're sitting under the engine bay and they're going to get dirty. I'm just cleaning them up to make sure the paint won't, well, will actually have something to stick to. This has a little seal, so I'm going to mask around this so we don't paint over that. And yeah, I'm going to start painting them. Like some kind of artist. That's quite cool. What I've got to kind of top up all of the raised edges and to go around things like this is a paint pen. So I'm going to attempt it on this first. This isn't a raised edge, this is just yellow. I just don't really want any yellow in the engine bay. There you go. Not the best job, but still looks a lot better than it did. Now we just got to wait for that to dry, and then I'm going to etch over the raised bits on these with the red, so you've got the similar look to this. So now I'm going to be taking off the chrome engine cover, and that's getting sprayed black. It's getting sprayed red, not black. I don't know why I said black. There's going to be a black little ST badge on it, which is going to look pretty good. But yeah, let's get it off. Engine bay is looking a lot better now that it's clean. and that'll obviously bring the temperature down a little bit because you haven't got all the gunk sticking on everything. So yeah, this is coming off. Now time to prep before we paint it. Just gonna let that soak in for a bit and run off before I wipe it down. So we're all prepped, and this is my makeshift spray booth. So you've got a cable tie around the garage pull. Yeah, look at that, shiny. Yeah, we're all prepped. I want to basically get it hanging so you can get around the back. I'm not too bothered about this being sprayed, but these edges here, I don't want to be chrome because you'd be able to see them on the edge. And also this bit here, and there's a bend around here. So I just wanted to make sure we get all of them areas properly sprayed. Look at that. I did basically the back of it. But yeah, so like I was saying, I wanted them bits red as well. Just gonna let that dry out. But yeah, Jaymono spray booth coming to a garage near you soon. These are nearly dry. This is dry, but these are nearly dry, which means we can go around them with the paint pen. The red paint pen is a bit shit and it's coming out pink, so I've decided against it. So they're just going to be black. So the next thing I'm doing is changing these crappy plastics to a much nicer red to obviously fit the colour theme. And I'm probably going to split them off and, so I mean, chase this out a little bit so that we can run them to the all to these bits here. Maybe wrap a few of these as well, we'll see, but that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get rid of this as well because this isn't actually doing anything, it's just like a plastic cover. So yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to cut off all of these and then run some new stuff. So there was what looked like a fuse that runs under that kind of cover I had there. So I cut the cover off, I dremeled a box out of the cover and have run it in there and kind of electric tape around it just to keep that safe. Some of the wires off. Just gonna tape around some electrical tape and then run the cable coding, I think it's called. Get in there slowly. There we go. I've wrapped every single one that I want to wrap. It's got this and that nice and wrapped. Now I'm going to be putting the sprayed caps back on. There you go. It's little touches like that that will make the difference. Time to see if the cover's dry. I'm extremely happy with how well this has come out. It's not 100% dry. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place it in there with one of my radiators just to kind of warm it up, and hopefully in the next half an hour it should be dry. So here's my little makeshift paint booth dryer. So we got my jack stands holding up the cover, and then obviously we got the radiator heating it up. Now we're on to the battery tray. One of the reasons I want to create a battery cover is because there's water getting through the vents and sitting on a battery, if you can see there. So I want to avoid that because obviously electrics and water don't mix too well. Now I'm going to have to custom cut mine. There are a few diagrams online, but mine won't work to them because apparently, well, one, apparently it's the Z-Tech diagram and that doesn't work too well with the ST battery tray. Plus I've got the power steering relocation kit on there, so one of these corners are going to have to be cut to make room for that. So I'm just going to custom cut mine just nip little bits off until I've kind of got it to fit. Firstly, we're going to have to take a fair bit off the bottom though. Annoyingly, the Dremel that I bought, the tool that you put the discs on has actually broken, so I'm having to use like, well, whatever I can to cut through this, so it might take a while. Fits, just need a little cut there, and obviously quite a big cleanup. There we go, the Lego battery trays in. We are slowly getting there. Well, we're nearly done really. Just gonna put the new actually no, first I forgot, I didn't put the dipstick in, so let's get that. There we go. Now the finishing touch for the engine cover is an ST badge. Just going to neaten up a few of the cables and we're done. It's all finished. I need to test if it's going to start up, you know, because we did soak the whole engine with water. I really do think this looks a lot better. Obviously, it's nice and clean now. And the annoying thing is it has just started raining. So it looks like my spray job is a bit crap because there's rain on it. What are you saying? Well, let me know what you think of the transformation. I think it looks a lot better. We're not finished there with the engine bay. That's what I wanted to get done today. There are a few other plans. I want to neaten up the cable coating a little bit better, and maybe put some more red in there. I've got to quickly go and repair a chip on the purple car over there because it's got a chip on the windscreen. Yeah, again, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you liked it, and I'll catch you next time. You can see the Lego block just under the vent, which is quite cool. If you can see it there, Lego. Yeah, that's pretty cool.